You are going to hear all kinds of noise for this one, so thankfully it's very, very short. I say you're going to hear all kinds of noise because it's a really pretty day, day before Labor Day, and people are mowing their yards and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep this as quick as possible. This is the week 6 hybrid lecture assignment. Tomorrow, as I said, is Labor Day. Hope everyone's going to have a safe Labor Day. This means please do not go and spend a lot of time with a lot of people unmasked and all that stuff. Remember, there is still currently a pandemic, so please be responsible. Hopefully everybody got everything done from week 5. This week we are going to be covering Erin Brockovich on Wednesday. This is going to be all about water quality. You can actually kind of blend this with social justice, and I'll explain all that stuff in class on Wednesday. So, like I said, this one's super friggin' short. What we're doing here is talking about this. I'm going to talk a little bit about your lab and give you a official thing to write up. So, you have the week 6 thing, which is the same as all of them, just reminding you what to do. You have PowerPoints for this week. It goes directly with your textbook. You don't have any of my own special PowerPoints this week. Lecture assignment that I'm about to tell you what to say for that, and this link is going to be right here above it. Journal topic 6. Make sure to get this done, but let me talk about lab 6 real quick. So lab 6, you click here. Transportation. So here, what I want you to do is actually collect your information for this week. Yes, it takes an entire week, so you might have to remember what you did before you watched this. Do your best. In the lecture assignment, tell me when you actually opened this, and I will actually probably check to make sure you're telling me the truth. And tell me which part you know that you calculated properly and which part you kind of guessed and made up. Because you need to calculate for 7 days in a row. What you are going to do, this is not circle these things, okay? This is just telling you what you're going to be keeping track of. So on Sunday, today, how much you've walked. For me, this is easy because I have a Fitbit, so I just can look on that and I can tell you exactly what I walked. I don't have a bicycle, so I can tell you it's 0. I'm not going anywhere today, so that's 0. Not going anywhere today, so public transport 0. Not going anywhere today, so plane is 0. I pretty much expect this one to be 0 for everybody this week. As you go through here, I just want you to try to calculate them all. And then you have to decide how much was actually necessary. The reason you do this is because we're trying to find out how much of your transportation was needed, how much was not. Example being, say that you wanted something from the corner store. And I say it like that, like everybody has a store right there on the corner. But say that there's a store that's like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile from your house. You want something from there. You look and you're like, oh, it's kind of hot. Do I really need this? And you get in your car and you drive. Did you really need to drive that quarter of a mile? No, you didn't. You could have walked that quarter of a mile. So that for the car would be not necessary, so you would have to take that out. If you are not sure how to calculate percents, email me, ask me, I will help you figure it out. So that's pretty much it. This lab is not a difficult one. It is just trying to keep track. Now, when you are turning this in, let's see, go back to week 6. Right here on the lab report, when you do this part, I need you to tell me all the stuff that you collected. Like put all that information in here. And I know it says, what did you do? What did you learn? So what did you do? That's this lab. I want all of your information. What did you learn? Well, what did you learn about it? This be detailed. This is the part that a lot of people sometimes have issues with. It means do not give me like 2 sentences. Actually make me believe you did the entire lab. Give me some evidence for it and tell me like why would I tell you to do this kind of thing? You know, as in this kind of lab, not stuff in general. Okay. As for the hybrid lecture assignment, I want to know, I want to know exactly how serious did you take the lab? When did you start? Did you really calculate it? Did you understand it? Why did I make you do this? What does it have to do with anything? That kind of thing. You don't have to say 1, this, 2, but you get the idea. I want some kind of feedback about the lab. Not really worrying about the other stuff just yet because I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about on Wednesday when we do the Erin Brockovich thing and stuff like that. So please make sure to come on time. Erin Brockovich is well over 2 hours, and I want to have time to talk a little bit before and to wrap up after so we can talk about your papers, because your papers are going to be due next week. So hopefully everybody got the rough draft done and turned in, and you look at my feedback. That's one of the big important things. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I told you this one was going to be short. So just get stuff done. Yeah, enjoy the day.